The 50 euro cent coin from Spain, dated 2001, and bearing the M mint mark of the Madrid Mint, is a striking representation of both national identity and European unity during a historic time of economic transformation. This coin was minted as part of Spain's transition from peseta to the euro, which officially entered into circulation across the Eurozone on January 1st, 2002, although coins such as this one were produced in advance starting from 1999 to ensure smooth logistical and financial preparedness. The obverse national side of this coin prominently features a distinguished portrait of King Juan Carlos I, the constitutional monarch of Spain from 1975 to 2014, who played a pivotal role in guiding the country from the authoritarian Francoist regime to a modern parliamentary monarchy. King Juan Carlos is shown in a left-facing profile, rendered with a noble and stately demeanor. His finely detailed features, including his high forehead, sharp jawline, and neatly combed hair, convey the strength and dignity of his reign. To the left of the king's portrait appears the word Espa, denoting the nation of Spain, while to the right, just below the neck truncation, sits the M mint mark, indicating the real Casa de la Moneda, the Spanish royal mint located in Madrid, one of the most historic mints in Europe, with a legacy dating back to the 16th century. Surrounding the central portrait is a ring of 12 five-pointed stars, representing the European Union, symbolizing harmony, unity, and solidarity among member states. Beneath the king's image is the year 2001, the year the coin was physically minted, even though the currency would not be circulated until the start of 2002. This 2001 date is particularly significant as it represents the final phase of coin production before Spain officially retired the peseta and embraced the euro as its sole legal tender, marking the end of over a century of peseta-based coinage. The reverse of the coin, common to all 50 euro cent coins across the Eurozone, was designed by Luc Luix, a Belgian artist working for the Royal Belgian Mint. His design masterfully illustrates a unified vision of Europe with a large numeral 50, indicating the denomination, beside the words Eurocent, all overlaid upon a globe-like map of Europe without borders, reflecting the continent's economic integration. 6 parallel vertical lines emerge from the right side of the design, each ending with 2 of the 12 stars of the European Union, aligning visually with the 12 stars of the EU flag, and symbolizing the founding principles of the Euro area. The entire reverse side showcases a vision of a continent united not only by geography, but also by common purpose and economic cohesion. The coin is made of Nordic gold, a unique alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, which gives the coin its warm golden color and excellent resistance to tarnishing. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold, but its high durability and resistance make it ideal for coins intended for widespread and long-term use. The coin weighs 7.80 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters, making it both physically substantial and easy to distinguish in hand. Notably, the coin's edge is thick and reeded, but what sets it apart is its Spanish flower shape, a 12-edged scallop design unique to the 50-cent denomination, created not only for aesthetic appeal, but also to aid the visually impaired in identifying the coin by touch. From a historical and political perspective, the 2001 Spanish 50 euro cent coin embodies a convergence of national sovereignty and supranational ambition. Spain, having joined the European Economic Community, now the EU, in 1986, rapidly modernized its economy and infrastructure through integration with its European neighbors. By the time the euro was introduced, Spain had emerged as a major player in the European project. The decision to feature King Juan Carlos I on the obverse side was both a tribute to his leadership and a reassurance of Spain's democratic values and continuity of the constitutional monarchy, especially poignant considering Spain's tumultuous 20th century history, which included civil war, dictatorship, and eventual democratic restoration. For numismatists and collectors, the 2001 dated coin is particularly interesting because it is part of the pre-circulation production, coins minted for logistical storage and national starter kits, rather than for general commerce. While not rare, these coins offer a glimpse into the planning and coordination behind one of the most significant currency overhauls in modern history. Millions of such coins were produced, as Spain, along with other Eurozone countries, minted hundreds of millions of euros before 2002 to ensure sufficient supply and public accessibility once the euro became legal tender. In terms of collector value, most 2001 50-cent coins from Spain hold face value in circulated condition, but examples in mint state uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated BU condition can command slightly higher prices, especially when found in official euro sets or preserved in protective capsules. Proof versions, if any exist, were not meant for circulation but for collectors and presentation purposes. In broader symbolic terms, the coin is not just currency, it is a monument in miniature. It tells the story of Spain modernizing, aligning with a continent seeking peace and prosperity through shared institutions and economic policy. It reminds us of complexities of balancing national identity with transnational cooperation, the deliberate artistic decision to retain the portrait of a national monarch, while surrounding it with the iconography of the European Union, signals Spain's commitment to unity while preserving its own cultural and political uniqueness. Even the physicality of the coin, the unique edge, the golden alloy, the dual symbolism, represents the dual identity that each Eurozone nation must navigate, being both sovereign and part of a larger whole. Thus, the 2001 50 cent coin from Spain, struck in Madrid and featuring the enduring image of King Juan Carlos I, stands as a compact yet profound artifact of a changing Europe, one that seeks to bind its diverse histories into a shared economic and political destiny, all within the modest yet meaningful frame of a pocket-sized piece of metal. Whether found in a collector's folder, a change purse, or a coin roll stored since 2001, it continues to echo the hopes, transitions, and complexities of a new European century. Next top. The 20 cent coin dated 2002 is part of the standard circulation coinage used across the Eurozone, a monetary union of European Union, EU, member countries that have adopted the euro as their official currency. The 20-cent coin, like others in the euro system, has a standard common reverse side designed for all member countries and a national obverse side unique to each issuing country. The year 2002 holds historical significance as it marks the official launch of euro coins and banknotes into public circulation across 12 original participating countries: Austria, Belgium, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain. Before this, the euro existed only in non-physical form since 1999. As such, coins minted in 2002 reflect the beginning of a new era in European economic integration and monetary policy under the European Central Bank. The technical specifications of the 20 cent coin are standardized. It has a weight of 5.74 grams, a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, and a thickness of about 2.14 millimeters. It is made from an alloy known as Nordic gold, which contains 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, although it contains no actual gold. The coin has a distinctive smooth edge with 7 indents, often referred to as a Spanish flower shape. This unique edge design helps visually impaired users distinguish it from other coins and also prevents counterfeiting. On the reverse side, designed by Luc Luix of the Royal Belgian Mint, the coin features a map of Europe, initially showing the 15 EU member states as of 2002, beside the denomination 20 cent, and 6 fine lines with 12 stars at each end, symbolizing the European flag and unity. The obverse side varies depending on the country of issue, with each nation showcasing symbols of national identity, culture, history, or notable individuals. For example, in France, the obverse shows a stylized image of Marianne, a symbol of liberty. In Germany, the Brandenburg Gate is featured. In Italy, the design may show a sculpture by Umberto Boccioni, highlighting Italy's contributions to modern art. Every obverse includes the 12 stars of the EU flag and the mint year 2002. Coins may also bear mint marks or engraver initials depending on the national mint that struck them. Some coins from 2002 were minted in very high numbers, especially in large economies like Germany, France, and Italy, making most 20-cent coins from that year relatively common in circulation today. However, coins in uncirculated condition proof sets, or those with errors, such as double strikes, missing details, or misaligned edges, can be sought after by collectors and may carry a premium in the numismatic market. The introduction of the euro, including the 20-cent coin, was a major achievement in the history of European integration. It replaced numerous national currencies, like the French franc, German mark, and Italian lira, uniting diverse economies under one monetary standard. The euro coin designs were chosen through a competitive process, and the goal was to ensure functionality, visual harmony, and symbolism. The 20-cent denomination is frequently used in daily transactions, often combined with other cent coins or used for mid-range pricing, such as public transport tickets or small retail purchases. From a cultural and political standpoint, the 2002 20 cent coin is more than just currency. It represents a tangible piece of the European Union's shared identity. It underscores the EU's goals of fostering economic cohesion, political stability, and a sense of unity among its diverse peoples. Over the years, some newer EU member states have adopted the euro and begun minting their own versions of the 20-cent coin, but 2002 remains a foundational year when this unprecedented currency project came to life. As such, for collectors and historians alike, the 20 cent 2002 coin is both a historical artifact and a modern representation of European cooperation and ambition next top. The 10 cent coin from 1999, minted for the Kingdom of the Netherlands, is a distinctive example of early euro coinage. The euro was officially introduced in 1999 as a virtual currency for cashless payments and began circulating in physical form, coins, and banknotes in 2002. However, many countries, including the Netherlands, began minting coins in 1999 in preparation. These coins are part of the first series of euro coins and are rich in symbolism and numismatic interest. Obverse front, design, national side, Netherlands. The side facing up in the first image is a national side of the coin and features a stylized portrait of Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, who reigned from 1980 until her abdication in 2013. The profile is a modernist depiction with fine dot clusters arranged in a circular pattern that create a minimalist, almost pixelated effect. These dots serve both aesthetic and anti-counterfeit functions. Around the outer rim of the coin are the words, Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden 1999. This translates to, Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands 1999. The design was created by the Dutch artist Bruno Nijneber van Eyben, who also designed the other Dutch euro coins. His designs were known for their abstract, innovative, and clean style. The use of dots to form the Queen's profile was a striking departure from traditional coin portraiture and was praised for its artistic boldness. Reverse back, design, common side of all euro coins. The reverse of the coin, as shown in the second image, is the standard common side used for all 10-cent coins in the Eurozone, designed by Luc Luix, a designer at the Royal Belgian Mint. This side features the denomination 10 cent, a map of Europe showing the EU member states, as of before 2007, symbolizing unity across Europe. 6 vertical lines running behind the map, with 12 stars, symbolizing the original EU members, arranged at the ends of these lines. The background features stylized diagonal ridges and a globe motif. The design symbolizes European integration and cooperation. The 10, 20, and 50-cent coins are made of material called Nordic gold, which is not actually gold but an alloy of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin. It has a golden appearance and excellent resistance to tarnish. Edge design. The edge of the 10 cent coin is smooth with fine ridges, also described as fine scalloping or Spanish flower shape, to help differentiate from other denominations by touch alone. It features notch indentations grooves that give it a distinctive tactile feel and shape. Specifications. Value, 10 cent. Country, Netherlands. Year, 1999. Metal, Nordic gold, 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, 1% tin. Weight, 4.10 grams. Diameter, 19.75 millimeters. Thickness, 1.93 millimeters. Shape, round with smooth, fine indentation Spanish flower. Edge, smooth with fine scalloping. Designer, obverse Bruno Nijneber van Eyben. Designer, reverse Luc Luix. Historical context and circulation. Although dated 1999, these coins entered circulation in 2002 when the euro physically replaced the Dutch guilder. Euro coins from 1999 to 2001 were minted ahead of time and stockpiled by central banks and national treasuries to ensure a smooth transition. During the changeover period, coins like this 10-cent piece represented a major step in economic unification and were tangible representations of a broader political and economic project. In the Netherlands, the guilder had been used for centuries, and its replacement marked a historic moment. Queen Beatrix's presence on the coin reaffirmed national identity even within a shared currency system. This is why each country in the Eurozone has its own national side to reflect cultural and sovereign pride, collector value, and rarity. While the 1999 10-euro-cent coin is not rare, millions were minted, it does hold appeal among collectors, especially as a first-year-of-issue coin, due to the Beatrix portrait, which ceased in 2013 after her abdication. For those collecting euro coins by country and year, typical circulated value remains at face 10 cents, but uncirculated or proof versions can fetch higher values, especially in coin sets or for collectors focusing on euro transition history. This coin represents more than just money. It symbolizes a nation's integration into a continental identity while maintaining individual cultural distinction. The euro coin design system ensures this dual identity: shared reverse, unique obverse. The modern design of Queen Beatrix was seen as a contemporary take on monarchy, tradition, and the future of European unity.